G'day, welcome back to the Performance by Design Institute. This session is specifically designed to help you create your onboarding process and again, connect it to your code. Remembering that our code is there to make decisions and have conversations, particularly tough and challenging decisions and conversations. So you should have recruited through your code for starters. The person that's come into the organization should be values aligned, should believe in the why we do what we do, and should have been able to share stories in the recruiting process of how they've lived your values and behaviors, particularly your behaviors in their stories, okay? So first and foremost, the code also really helps us understand how we do business, okay? To my previous point. When we think about that and we want to onboard through our code, what becomes critical is, and this is a common mistake by many organizations, is giving time for the training for the onboarding process and the new team member to be centered around how we behave inside the organization, how we do what we do. Not so much the what. So give time as you start to create your process using your code as the reference point. Be cognizant of the time it takes for people to understand how we go about doing what we do. And don't make that common mistake of just getting the person to jump in and do stuff too quickly. For sure, sometimes they need to get active pretty quickly. They've got a special skill set that we need right now. But what we're saying is, and challenging to consider, is dovetail that with time to build strong relationships and use your code in the training to identify, well, this is your part of your role, and here's the behaviors of the code that are really important for that particular part of your role. And do that as you go through their onboarding process or as you're creating the structure, which might be what you're doing as part of this video now. So again, time to build the relationships and time to understand the code and how that looks in real time. Make the process interactive, and we'd also like you to consider to elicit their feedback. At chosen and intentional points in the process, ask, what did you like about this? What are your insights? What are the 3 learnings you got out of this last couple of hours of onboarding? Which one of those insights is the most important? Why is that the most important? Using, real talk, uncovery-based questions and eliciting feedback and real talk from the new team member is a wonderful way to create safety, to promote the fact that we practice real talk inside the organization. We demand that people speak up and let people know when they're doing something well and living by the code. And we demand that they speak up when they see something that can be done better. Again, your onboarding process will be iterative. It will get better over time. What better way than refining it by asking those that have gone through the process, okay? Simple way to get them speaking, interacting, and not just passing information onto them and offloading data, if you will, okay? It's about understanding how we do business inside the organization. So that's about it for us in this one. Please, again, if you've got any questions, reach out. We can help you through this process. It's important that you get a process, use it, and then review it, okay? Using some of those 2 or 3 principles we talked about. We'll see you next time here in the Institute, where we help you take the chance out of your culture.